Okay, I'm calling this video dual broker arbitrage. I think there's an opportunity here to take advantage of the fact that not every broker has the same update on the 4-hour chart, and a real interesting. Having traded on many brokers platforms, I would go to the other chart and I would think, wow, this candle looks just like a killer buy, and that one's and in this example here, it's close only on this euro dollar. So let me zoom out one level. Maybe it's got a better, you can see more profile to it here of the discrepancy between the update on the 4-hour as opposed to the other guy. I would say in terms of making a pile of money off of this indicator RSI, you really do need on the 4-hour chart, unless you can trade the 1-hour chart or the half-hour or the 15-minute or even the 5-minute. But when it comes to the 4-hour chart, it's a big problem. And this problem presents a whole new opportunity in getting the beat of the market that exists, the pulse of the market that's being it's the punctuation point, the downbeat and the upbeat are offset. So you're seeing the backbeat, and if you ever done jump rope, you have to wait till the jump rope gets to your so you're actually going to jump. You start jumping in anticipation you're going to jump into that, but it has to queue up. So imagine you got two people swinging jump ropes, and the one that has at that point in time, the one that has the best opportunity, if you jump through that window, and so they're offset, and it's amazing how far away how far away these signals are. And they each have their own kind of confirmation with each other, but if you just keep your divergences, looking for divergence, and you won't see it on one broker, but you'll see the other one, you see a double on that broker, and or a triple. Ideally, you have 4 brokers, you have a big screen, and you've got another screen just for your finances and your numbers and all that. Dual screen, quad screen, Of course, in the end, it's really about, I'd say, the most money you're ever going to make is if you time your entries at the top of the hour, and it sounds amazing, but top of the hour is a big deal. Bottom of the hour too if you're half-hour traders, and I don't know if it's because of all the algorithmic trading that's happening in there, big robots pulling the switch, but or people just thinking, hey, market's closed 4 o'clock, bam, go the other way. So I saw the 12-hour charts one day, and I said, wow, look at that thing, up, down, up, down, up, down, just clean shaved candles on a 12-hour chart. But I don't have a 12-hour chart inside of MetaTrader 4, so all I have is 4 hours, but that's the killer part of it. So on this one, I see this RSI signal, which is looking for a reversal in a downtrend that's already started. Right here, I see this reversal. That's just a beautiful one. I mean, it's not the perfect one, but it qualifies. It's a double top. Certainly this is the trade that Dale was doing on the yen. If you're looking at the 4-hour, you're looking for this, the market tanks, and then you come back up here. It's another chance to get in before it goes down. So I understand the whole concept. And then here's your perfect. You can just really cue this thing up, And if you go to the candle mode, it closed here. You put in Now down here you didn't really get that signal, but I'm just going to go line first, and then I'll bring in the candles to see in the real world. In other words, if you just sell it here and you go, la-da-dee, look at me, I'm a genius, sold it there, and right on the top of the hour, bam, sold it, and look at it drop like a rock. I'm a genius. But where'd you put your stop? So always check it with the candle. If you put your stop there, then you're pretty pissed. So. And these are 100 pip handles here, so you know how much you're going to have to risk. And so this is how I would enter this thing. I would enter this thing on limit orders here. I'd have limit orders sells all the way up to here, and I would have You know, it seems ridiculous, but you really have to be aggressive, you know. You have to sell these wicks up here, okay? And you have to have a master stop above the top of this. And just accept the fact that if they blow that out, okay, they blow it out, you know, what are you going to do? There's nothing you can do. But look at this setup here compared to this setup here. Now I'll go to the candles here, see what kind of see what kind of pattern you get there, and the same entry point, the same using the same gosh, how am I gonna do this? It's not my first time doing it, so as I say, bear with me here. I'm just gonna put in this bottom here. Try to cue that up at the bottom here, and let's look for a bottom up here. So you just kind of have to do this stuff. You can't Fibonacci this stuff because the market's its own Fibonacci. You really have to let the market. So here's Fibonacci. This is hand-drawn Fibonacci. You don't have to. When you make something and you're trying to imitate nature, you can make it with your hands. I know you can whip out this tool. It swings around and it does all this stuff, but you gotta understand, the market's organic, and so so you have to. You go with this. Besides all those extra, you don't need it. The market didn't do that stuff. Okay, so and here's the see, here's head and shoulders. So it's like a pyramid here, right? But you're trading on the clock. So you got this setup here. You got divergence. You sold the top of this because you're starting to get this wicked divergence, right? 3 period though. It's very sensitive. Got divergence here, and then on this one you got some killer divergence on this broker. I mean, come on, really? Look at this thing. Seriously, look at how hard this divergence is. Wow, I'm feeling comfortable when I sell this here, and then I see this close up in here. I could sell on both these brokers. I could have sold here, and then I could see that and go, oh, on this broker, load that. And you got 2 separate accounts. You got diversification. You can't really beat the whole thing. You can't beat it. This one's not the best, but now you know. Now you're on the lookout for the first reversal getting into this collapse. And here's one, and here's a hidden one. Now, if you look at this little baby reversal here, see this little it's more overbought here, right? This would be the wave 2 or wave 4. It would be either an A or it would either be an A or a B, or it would be a 1 or a 2, but it's not a 3. It's not that. I mean, you're at the consolidation point, and so you cue it off of this. You kind of have to really go for this vertical thing to find it. To start seeing these things, you have to kind of, at first, at least for me, just to show it, need to identify this inversion here walking down. So let me just zoom in on this top. But this is a classic turnaround in the market, and if you arbitrage it, you're going to give yourself twice the you lower your risk and get way more confirmation. It's certainly more work, but you're very, you can't afford to really put on dumb trades. It's better not to trade at all. It's better to have a pile of dry powder than it is to go around willy-nilly throwing in scripts like some wild goofball, okay, and just hoping you snare a fish. So for some reason these charts aren't queuing up for me to force them. I picked. Sadly, I picked this. There's probably better brokers that don't plot on Sunday night, but I guess that's what goes along with the territory of asking it to be arbitrage. They come after me, right? I think I'm on the right thing here. Okay, so that's the beginning of the story, and then over here we're this far into the market. Looks like I gotta zoom out. It's too tight. I can't do it like that. Okay, so here it goes. Like this. chase this damn thing around here just to do a demo here. Okay, so there's the reversal. You're queuing off of this. So more overbought, but at a lower price, and then your price projection is going to be. This is pretty tight and pretty steep, but as JT would say, the hedge fund managers just lick their chops on this because I'm sure they know this one. Well, I hate to say it conspiratorially because it's not. It's just the way the market behaves. I just have a big problem with all the, you know, they're leaking the news stuff. I don't know. It's really cute. I love that victimhood, but let's not be the victim here, okay? So I don't know. It doesn't let me zoom in like this. It's all squirrely, but I want to show you the how you'd have to paint this, and it's going to look like this. Do a price projection off of this. I'm sorry, that's really squirrely. You have no idea. When you're this, when you take a platform down to this size, it gets to be a real mess. So here's the more overbought, lower price, right? See that inversion? Now, and then you're going to key it off of here. You're going to take this, find the lowest low within that, and extend it off there to give you the projection point in price and time. And you're going to do a time price projection, hang it off the lowest within that, within here. So you're going to hang it off of there and bring it down, and you should be there by there. Now that's a perfect down price pulse. Now the signal count, you're going to have to think about, let me just zoom out, go to normal mode, and then we'll cue it to this guy who's zoomed out, right? Now let's look at this broker to see what that entry looked like here, and I think you'll see there is no entry there. I mean, there's no way to get in there. Right? I mean, there is nothing there. This may as well be the Australian dollar and this the New Zealand dollar. And there is a reversal here, but it's long-winded, but this is kind of neat because look at this confirmation here off of this. From here to here. I'm just going to blow through these reversals now that I think I tried to, and then your projection off of that is pick the lowest low within these, even if it's right up on the edge. You come in like this, you price project off of that. That's your tumbling reversal. Amazingly, it becomes a resistance point in the future. And then right now, the current picture would be, where's the current price? That's the problem with Forex, you know, like where is it now? Okay, so right now you get a divergence on this broker. This broker is one step away from a nice divergence. This guy's already turned, so this could come up and then whip down, and then you're going to have a situation where when this comes up here and you get this cup and handle thing, or you know, people who trade that cup and handle thing, you can apply all those concepts to indicators. There's nothing special. I mean, you can't really, you know, it's based on price, so why not treat it like price? And so here's a nice triple top. Here's a in the other video that I did with 4 brokers, there was a nice top here, nice divergence here, and you know, this guy against that guy, and this one's a nice sharp one, nice sharp double top, and nice. See how there's a reversal here? See, this fits the reversal criteria, but the other broker doesn't. So why not take the trade on this broker? You know, so all the money's yours, right? I mean, you're not laundering. So, and then think of all the lines you can draw off this stuff to cue this broker, and then think of all the lines you can draw off of this one, hand drawn, of course. You know, no robots allowed, right? And then you got your entries. See what I'm saying? And save yourself, make yourself some serious bank.